Hello everyone, my name is IcePPJ, and today I'm doing a gameplay video of the Vindicator. And the Vindicator, well, doesn't look like a normal tank. If you just look at it, it doesn't look like a World War II tank at all. The reason why is because Wargaming, which is Wargaming 40K, which is the board game that you can play, figurines and whatnot. It's basically what it is, and it's a very complicated game, but basically they asked Warhammer, not Wargaming. Warhammer asked Wargaming if they could make two tanks, which is the Vindicator and Predator. Now, if you ever do buy these tanks, which they're selling right now, for $25, well, you can buy them full price for $15 each, or pay $25, which is really technically not 55% off, unless you add the 5-time boosters, fully upgraded, and the avatar. Anyway, so we're gonna do the Vindicator. Also, if you do get both of them, and you do one battle in both of them, at least, you'll get this special reward where you can buy the paint jobs for them. I'm not going to, because I really like blue, and I mean, I just like the blue version better than the yellow or green. But I just wanted to say that, so then you know, if you want to get the other paint jobs, then you can. I don't know if you have to have both tanks and have to use both of them, but that's just what happened to me. Anyway, so the Vindicator, well, let's just talk about how crazy it looks. The barrel on it is just absolutely insane. It has a giant shield, basically, that it uses to protect. And the only weak points you would have to worry about, maybe in the frontal plate, like where it's not covered by the shield. Definitely the top hat, or I forgot what it's called, but I just call it the top hat, is definitely a weak point that you could possibly hit. But that little place where they kind of see out of the, I don't know the correct term for it, but that's another weak point. And yeah, so this tank, a lot of YouTubers don't like using it, but if you're crazy like me, then you're probably going to enjoy this tank. It has two doors, which are pretty accurate to what the normal tank is in the game. I think this is a back door, I'm assuming, but if we think about it, Space Marines are like 9-8 feet tall, which are like super armored super soldiers that fit inside of this. So it's kind of the reason why this is such a chunky tank and it's so awkward. But it's a very strong tank. The equipment, you're not very fast, so I have the speed upgrade. Also, I have this so I can hide a little bit better, because it takes a little bit longer to reload, with 13 seconds reload time. Also, it's not the most accurate tank in the game, probably one of the least accurate tanks in the game, so you got to keep that in mind if you ever want to buy this tank. But average damage is 640, which is really good. Penetration is only 150, but that's okay for a rank 7 collectible hibernation tank. It's a destroyer, if you cannot tell. The only problem with this, it shoots only 3 types of rounds. Well, normally, like most tanks shoot normal 3 types of rounds, but it shoots highly explosive rounds, which you should use because it's so overpowered if you can. And then highly explosive AP rounds. I call them AP rounds. I know they're not called AP rounds, but that's what I just call them. And one problem with that is, I've never really done it, but if you shoot a fence post or anything, like any little rubble, it won't go through, like a highly explosive round. And if you hit somebody's track, it's not going to count as anything, unless you're lucky, which I did one time. But yeah, so this is the Vindicator. Then there's the Predator, but I'm doing the Vindicator for this video. What else? Oh, also the 2 little letters for the initials are UM, which means Ultramarines, and then you got the other ones, so Dark Angels for DA for green, and then what else? Or is it the other one? Okay. Right. And then Imperial Fist for the yellow. So, if you ever see that, then that's what it is. Let's hope I don't fight higher ranked tanks. Let's get into a battle. Okay, alright. Not the greatest battle because its barrel is hitting the giant shield it has, so it's not gonna, you're not gonna hit enemies from a bottom very well, so it only has 2 degrees going down. So, you just gotta be careful using this tank. It's a very well-armored tank, let's just say that. Oh man. This is a tank that I've always wanted to get. I had a list for it, like tanks I wanted to get in my account, but I didn't put this one on, the Vindicator or the Predator, because I thought they would never sell them, because they were a collectible event that happened like one time, I think. I've never seen them ever sold, so if you want to get them, it's a very rare opportunity. I hope this, really dude, bro. But if we look at the scope, and it's kind of horrible. It's quite painful. I don't know. Do I want to push over there? I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna push over there. It's probably wise to do that. And because it doesn't turn around very quickly, you gotta remember that. So don't do anything stupid and push so hard that toast. But if I go all the way around here and hopefully shoot some, maybe I can get away with not getting hit. I want to get hit. I already know. Okay. So if I come around and hit the KB3, I can be lucky. Alright, let's do some damage now. Oh, set him on fire. Yeah, ramming's not the greatest because it's a lighter tank, so don't try that if that's your plan. Well, that's gotta hurt. Okay. Yeah, you do that. You take care of them. Alright, guys. No. Oh, and this is what happens. Oh, no. Help Vindicator? I can't do much. Oh, help Vindicator. Yeah, help me. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have really good side armor as well, so you can't do too much when it happens. Oh, nice shot. There's probably a really good chance of him winning. I don't know why these people say report, like the Type 62. There's really no reason why. He's doing just fine. But if he turns around... Who's saying the noob? That's my question. Who do you think the noob is? Alright. Cap. Make them come to you. No, make them come to you by capping. Please. Don't do this to yourself. Oh man, that type of 62 is so inaccurate. Okay. You could lose a lot of health here. Oh! Yeah, I think this is game over. He played stupid. He's so determined to get this stupid tank. And then he goes for that one when he's not even in that area. What a big ding-dong. It's disappointing. Well, we would have won that game if he just... Let's see. 42% win rate. There's probably a good reason why, if you think about it. But if we look at the April 44, he's got a 45% win rate, and he's calling him a noob. And it's not necessary. It's really just not necessary. It's quite immature. Tell him what he should do. Give him advice. Don't rage at him and tell him he's an absolute idiot. It's not really nice. But the problem with that is the light tanks got on my sides, and I can't do much when I'm surrounded like that. I can do a lot of damage if I'm facing forward, but if someone's behind me, it's kind of game over. That happens to the Independent. That happens to a lot of destroyers. Oh, there's another Vindicator. Oh, and he's an Ultramarine. Cool. I wonder if the WZ Blaze would beat the Vindicator, or if the Vindicator would beat the Blaze. I feel like the Blaze could possibly beat the Vindicator because how much faster the Vindicator, slower than the Blaze. So I would assume the Blaze would win if he could get around. But man, this tank is just overpowered. It's just one of those cool tanks that I've really wanted, and I'm enjoying it. Now these two tanks are, well, when I do a Predator video, I'm gonna say that in that video, they're both very complicated tanks. They require a lot of skill. If you don't know how to play the game very well, and you don't know about angles, and you don't have a lot of patience in certain tanks, then I advise not buying this tank. But if you like super heavily armored tanks, and if you just stay forward, I think you'll be doing pretty well. Just remind yourself, you're not going to get every single round through this tank. Well, with this gun, because it's it's quite annoying sometimes. Now, if we push up and maybe hit a tank from the... Oh wait. This man completely... No, he's not. Oh boy. Oh, we already lost one. See, that tank is so inaccurate. It's a really bad idea to try to hit someone from a distance. Ooh. I see that tank, and it's very tempting to go for him. Well, I actually... But the depression on this tank is so sad. I'm very lucky to hit a shot like that. That tank is so incredibly... it's just inaccurate by 100%. I feel like if I just hide in the bushes and wait for one of these tanks to goof up and come out, like this Chaffee, who just got... I should have shot a highly explosive round, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, shooting from a distance is a really good tactic. I would put the 4% more armor on this tank, because 61 more health or 64 more health is not going to do too much. Just to be honest. This tank is AFK. More damage. I dare you to ooh. Oh. Ouch. he actually got through. It's probably when I was going down. Yeah, I feel like just shooting items to this tank. Excusez-moi. Oh, you see that round right there? That was my round. But yeah, this tank is really cool. I love this tank. This has got to be one of my favorite tanks. It's just fun. I just enjoy playing it. Also, you're shooting such a big round that you have a really good chance of setting fires or hitting ammo. It's just a really good chance doing that. I mean, I guess I could get these paint jobs, but I don't like them. I really honestly don't like them. I mean, they're cool, but compared to the blue one, I'm not willing to pay 2,000 more gold, because I'm saving up that for the Badger, which is kind of like the Vindicator, but a lot different. Let's just say that. They both have armor in the front. Okay, so no new tanks. Now the Warhammer. Wait, they're Warhammer, right? Yeah, Warhammer tanks, except me. Oh man, but yeah, this tank is just so cool. I like it. Wait. But it's just one of those cool tanks that I think is really cool. Don't angle in this tank. I mean, you could just a little bit, but half the YouTubers that I watched before I bought this tank were like, don't angle. It's a bad idea. But and everybody's negative about this tank. But if you're just lucky and you know how to use the tank, then you're gonna be just fine. You're not gonna have any problems with it. I know I'm pushing really hard, but if someone does something stupid, like, oh dear, okay, alright, well, I don't know about this. This is good. I'm curious just to... Yep. Those rounds don't get in. If I shot a highly explosive round, I probably could have. Oh, wow. Just got wrecked. Alright. Come on. Shoot at me. I dare you. I mean, I guess you could angle yourself. Wait, maybe I can. Okay, wow. It's my shot. It's all mine. Alright, I want to take down this light tank. Put the highly explosive rounds in there. Yep. It's just what happens. That's what happens when you deal with a tank like this. You can just absolutely wreck. I know they're like super highly explosive and whatnot. They only shoot highly explosive rounds, but still. Huh. I wonder who's gonna get the shot off. The T-50 might. Okay. I'm gonna go for that Churchill Mark 6. I'm tempted to buy it and spend the 2,000 gold on this tank, but I don't know. Oh, okay. And we took no damage. Just how cool this tank is. I mean, yes, we only got shot at like twice, but still. I wish I did more damage in that game, but you know, that team was really good. We pushed really hard, and they did not expect it. They were completely like in disarray. Not disarray, but they were not organized at all. Also, I'm not gonna buy a lucky crate. It's just really not. I want it, but I would rather get the Badger, and I mean, it just doesn't appeal to me, like buying a bunch of those crates. I know I could get a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, let's try to get another game. Oh, I gotta scroll so much. Okay, I still have to do a battle in the Blaze. I mean, a gameplay in the Blaze. I have a lot of tanks. I just added some more to my collection. The Warhammer tanks and that new E75 TS. Okay, still we're not fighting rank 8s, which is very nice. I'm very excited. But I think yeah, alright. Let's try this without losing.
Let's get this show on the road.
Right. I'm gonna try to rush these guys. Hopefully it'll work out. I don't know. This could be a horrible loss, but some of them are full health still, so it's oh no, and there goes another one. Well, oh well. That's frustrating. Well, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay icy fresh, and I'll see you later.